gonna have to give me a moment here, fellas. Stream will start soon enough, but I have like 20 billion things to set up. Find my hat. Put my hat down and now it's gone. My setup is extremely jank, so I have to get things fixed up. Pardon. Howdy, howdy, howdy. One second. I need to do. Yeah. Thank. Okay, so my apologies. The stream is going to be low quality. My webcam that I use is very awful. See if I can't get. Alright, well, no, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Yeah, also, I might be training some AI now. Nice. Good to hear. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still setting up. Gotta find my Steam apps. Don't want to bother opening up Steam right now. Also, yeah, I've had to relocate my whole streaming setup over to my other desk, so like everything's all like spread apart, messed up. I can barely read chat. I have to cover up my webcam, my laptop, just in case I accidentally look at that though. You know, I don't want that to be accidentally switched in if webcam becomes disconnected or something. Almost there. Yeesh. think I need to run iTunes if I want my phone to. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what like kind of AI models there are nowadays. Stuff completely out of the loop. That's fun. How do I connect to guys? Oh, it's over here. Maybe. I'm wearing a mask so you can recognize my head. Oh no, that is true. I'm actually wearing a face mask. So alright, let me try and get the microphone a little bit closer without crashing. Without destroying everything. My setup is so jank, guys. You have no idea. Sorry, it's been a while since I streamed. I'm trying to get everything. Be transparent. What is it? Can you tell us about it? Yeah, I can tell you about it in a second. Sorry, I'm still setting up. Here. Yeah, see, that works. Oh, work, Dan, work. How have you been lately, though? Okay, studio. Delete it. Okay, so this is gonna be a real mess. There's no way I can like read chat like this. I move a little bit. Okay, maybe if I move. Okay, that might be better. Now it's getting face recognition. And it seems like it's okay right now. Not doing too much. Bring up chat. Oh, little rattled the other day. Did you get to talk about that? I don't want to spoil anyone about what happened to Nicola, but Nicola had a very big big event. Picture you took. I took a second look at it later. I was like, wait a minute. That's. Oh my god, that's like bad. That's really bad. Yeah, I'm glad you're okay. Didn't talk about it yet. Okay. And I won't say anything more. I'm going to bring up chat on my phone because I literally. Oh my god. Amateur hour right now. I'm trying to get shit done. How does the mic sound, by the way? Can you hear me fine? Should I turn on the music? I want to listen to the music. I've got my laptop on, like, right next to my bed. I have to, like, look down from my desk to see it. I have my microphone arm resting on my bed, reaching over to this desk, like, right off camera, like, right here. I have my iPhone over here trying to capture my face. I have the webcam up here. Now I have to get my other phone right here to look at chat, so I don't have to look down to read. And I'm like speaking right against the wall that my neighbor shares with me. This is messed up. This is messed up. Okay, let me... Where's... I don't see my stream. Come on. I literally have a stream going. Why aren't you showing me my video? I want to see my channel. Oh, I like that. I like that thumbnail. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're finally good. Okay, chat. Welcome to the stream. Let me put on my headphones. Okay, chat. Check 1 2. Weird, I thought I just heard myself. Off, desktop. Almost there, almost there. My headphones are comfy. Maybe comfy for you. I am like so stressed. So stressed. Can't I hear it? I'm trying to get audio going because I actually want to listen to this dang comfy music. Here we go. Hush. Messed up. Audio. The audio system. Cancel audio property. I think I just have to change the monitoring. Oh, I want to listen to the music. You guys can hear the music, right? I can't hear anything. Why not? You listen to this darn music. Music's good? Man, this sucks. I can't hear it. That sucks. Finally. Oh my god. Actually not the music I want to listen to. Should have a different one. Let me switch over to... Raining? You know what? You know what? I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for this. Go studio mode again. and I'm not allowed to listen until I mess with the settings. Okay, we're finally good. Welcome to my stream, chat. Welcome to my special boy stream. To be a special boy, I'm gonna drink my special Mountain Dew here. Japanese Mountain Dew, thank God. Took a walk like 10 minutes to get this. That's so good. That's so good. Now let's get the what? Here, I'm gonna do the stream on my phone as well. Wish I could zoom out a little bit. It'd be very close. But yeah, today we'll be doing a little bit of calligraphy. Now, I don't know how many of you know, I do calligraphy as a hobby. I do some calligraphy with the teachers at the school who invited me to basically go to the community center, the nearby community center, and do calligraphy there. And it's just like a small circle of like 8 people, all teachers, all old people, but they get together weekly and they do calligraphy. I don't want to show this because it might dox me. Like, I don't want to show the cover. But basically, there's just like this collection of like, just like a large collection of people, I think probably across the whole state, and they all just like submit their calligraphy examples. I've had a couple of mine actually show up in like these sort of reviews. Done. Chinese hieroglyphics time, yeah, but basically what you do in these, let me find the example here. So basically, like, since I'm not a very good artist, you would take these. You know, let's start with this. Let's start with this one. I hate this one so much. You would draw. You do calligraphy of this, and so like they have guide images and stuff, and then they take their submissions, and you get ranked on them. You can go up ranks, and they display certain ones. I don't think this one has one of mine. I've had mine show up a couple of times. Oh no. That's it right there. They displayed one of mine and they were kind of nice about it too. They were like, oh no, that's right. It's like, the brushstrokes are pretty lively. You need to get a better slant on the characters though. Bro, I know. It's really bad, because like when you draw like calligraphy, you're supposed to like go up and to the right and kind of also down. Like it's weird, but like they're made to be like 3D-ish. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this one today just to start off, and I think we'll end. I have 4 goals for myself this year for 2026. I'll talk about it in the 2026 stream, but I made kanji for them, so I think I'm going to draw that out for myself just for today, but right now. More Mountain Dew. Okay, let me get a few things here. Okay, well, hopefully the camera doesn't fall. Got like some weights up there so it doesn't like. Let's see, let's get started. So basically, I have a guide thing here. Let me actually show you. Like underneath the paper, there's the 4 kanji. So if they've got little grids here to make it easier to see. I got weights here to help keep the paper in place. I've got my little ink well. I haven't filled it yet because I have new ink I'm going to try today. I'm kind of excited about that. I've got a couple brushes here. Got a bigger one and a smaller one. I cleaned them a little bit today, but I'm really bad about keeping my brushes clean, so they're like really awful. They're really awful brushes. And then we got our ink. Tatsumi in Japanese. Do you have any favorite kanji? Obscure kanji? No. I can't think of any kanji off the top of my head that I would like that are obscure. Oh, this is the good stuff. Look at this. It looks like got like textured side to this. Got a little handle. Like, what the heck? That's so good. My old one was garbage. Like dollar store. My old one was like dollar store shit. Now I got like this fucking jug. Got a chug jug of Sumi. Oh, this is so fucking good. I have favorite kanji though. Maybe I'll look it up later. I need to figure out a way to like. I'm gonna have to look up references for some of these kanji later. It's gonna be really annoying. Just fill this bad boy up a little bit with ink. And I'm a huge amateur, by the way, so don't take anything I say with like any sort of authority, I should say. Got that there. Then we'll just first of all get some nice ink on the brush. Be fun to show off someone like, you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Hold on. Shouldn't be. I should. Fuck. Look. I'll show off a bit of my stuff. I have. Got like a little folder here with a bunch of my stuff. I'll see if I can't find one that doesn't have my name written on the side. Let's reference. I have a teacher who helps me out. He like draws references of them. So for example, let me actually pull it out right here. Like here's the one I'll be doing for a little bit right now, and then I'll switch over to a different one. But this is the reference that Tanaka-san helped me out with. Really beautiful. You can see like the upward slant of the lines. I'm so bad at calligraphy, dudes. It's not even funny. I'll hide my name on this, but here's the one I drew. Damn, that's not bad. It's not terrible. It's a little short right there, but it's always funny to come back to these and be like, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I don't know any kanji, but the sort of mysteriousness to antiquated. Yeah. Well, kanji's just like a clusterfuck. Kanji's a clusterfuck, right? Because, God, that's pretty. I don't know if it's pretty. It's not definitely not as good as like the other people's, but when I see theirs, I like it. It brings me to shame. Like I can't stand it. I've definitely cried after calligraphy club some days just because it's so rough. It's so rough being bad. But that's part of it, right? Like part of getting older, I have to learn how to deal with disappointment and not being good at things. So it's good practice for me in reality. Oh, you know what? Let me downsize my guy. He's in the let's loving the chill piano vibes. This is, do you not recognize this? This is Getting Over It. This is the Getting Over It music. That's how you learn. Yeah, no, that's, I don't know. When I was young, I ran away from my problems. That's made me into an avoidant personality, right? But like so being able to face up to being bad at things and being okay with it, it's something I've been trying to learn a little bit better. It's very frustrating at times though. Oh, you know what? Let me actually, yeah, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. Forgot about this one. And I'll cover up the name because I don't want to spoil it. But this is something I did for like the culture fair, like the community center I was at. They had like, they have a bunch of art clubs there, so like every year they like all put up their stuff, like knitting and paper art stuff and whatnot. Put this one up. I can't quite read it. It's a pretty common saying though. It's nothing fancy. It's like, I don't even want to pretend to read it, but it's like fall down 7 times, get up 8. It's just the idea of like, don't stop trying even when you fail. And so I was looking for the right phrase to write for that I wanted to like make, make calligraphy for. and I'm a beginner. I'm a huge beginner. I'm like easily the worst one in the group. But like I looked up a whole bunch of different like Yojijukugo is what they're called. Like 4 compound kanji phrases, and this is the one that matched the best what I wanted to say. So. I've been at it forever, right? Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, that's what they keep saying. They're just like, you know, as soon when you get like a pile of like used or like written papers that are like as high as mine, then you'll be as good as I am. Yeah, that's true. Definitely is a thing about volume. You fail to see your own accomplishments when your eyes are clouded by the accomplishments of others. Yeah, that's definitely true. All right, let's do a little bit. What does it say? This one says like 7, and this is a kanji for fall. This is 8, and this is the kanji for rise up. Okiru. I don't know really this one. But yeah, all 7 times, get up 8. Okay, this time you're right. Now, you're right this time. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like karaoke, so I don't want to do it myself. But like, if you enjoy it, then you should do it. You know, if people want to hear it, I guess that's fine. I just don't understand it. Love that idea. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, let's see if I remember how to do this. It's been a couple weeks. A long winter break. This upward slant. We need to keep these at an even pace from each other. I already kind of mucked it up. Yeah, I already mucked it up, but that's okay. So bad. Boom. And oh, this is the bad one. This is the rough one. Get ready. Whoa. Do it. Can I pull it out? Yo, I did it. Look at the curve on that. It's such an interesting way to like it's really hard to describe, but it's a very specific kind of stroke where like you have this edge be like the same length or like the same like line, but then it like kind of stops here and like kind of goes flat. You can see it really well in the example here. It's like comes down and it like goes flat. It's a very interesting stroke. It's really fun to try and do, and I usually fail. Okay, so that's one part. Next one, let's see. Center. I'm trying to use this as reference. Center line should be like right here. If I remember right. Left side is longer than the right, so the center line should actually be a little bit off center from that. If I remember right. I don't remember right. I remember wrong. Bum. Oh, I already put that up way too high. I'm rushing. Boom. Yoop. Yoop. Oh, this is the fun part. I like this one. This is a fun pattern. Oh, hold on. I keep getting loose, like little bits of the brush, and it drives me nuts. Dab. And then you go like this. You dab it down, and you like swoop it up. And then you go boom, swoop, and rub-a-bloom. And again, I made a little bit of, it's a little bit fat at the top, but hey, what it is. And then Rob swoosh. Fuck. It's really bad. And then oh, this one's tough. Gotta oh, I did it. Nice. A little long, I think, but it's okay. We'll go. little bit taller than the other one. Not bad so far. It's a little fat, I feel like, but oh, it's this one. Oh, the box, the ink box. See if I can put it on camera. Oh, that's a shame. Looking at the other one and being like, oh yeah, I kind of messed that up. Oof, that was rough. Ah, okay, I'm getting too eager. This is the worst one I've ever done. When I start doing calligraphy, I'm usually in a good mood. I'm like this. I'm like, oh, well, that's another failure. Laughing it off. But by the end, I'm like super frustrated. There's usually a point I hit where I'm just like, I know I can't do anymore. Also, I messed up the stroke order. Little fat guy, like right here, you go like, and then we'll draw a straight line right here. Get like a little bit slanted up. Down. Down. And I was going to talk about how fucked up kanji is. Kanji is really fucked up because, like, you know, it's ancient Chinese hieroglyphics, right, brought over from China. So there's the original Chinese readings. That's onyomi. Mountain Dew. And so then after that, they've also got their own unique readings that they've built into it over, you know, thousands of years. So that's the kunyomi. So now Chinese people can't read it because they've, you know, like, it's got unique readings now. And then people mess it up even further by like adding their own readings. So like there's a ton of people who have like really unique names. And you will never know how to pronounce it until you like are literally told by somebody. Like, oh no, that's not how you read it. You read it like this. Like for example, take the kanji for light, hikari. It'd be like using that kanji as your name, and it's usually read like Ikari or Hikari, right? But like, then you'd be like, oh no, my name is Light, like Lighto. My name is Lighto. I'm from Death Note. My name is Lighto. It's like, dude, that's not what the fucking kanji says. Fucking weirdos. I fucked it up again. That's okay. The kanji for year. And then last stroke. Let's try and make it a good one. Right down, right above. Okay. Like the name L.A. is read as Ladasha? Oh, fuck. That's, oh no, bro. No. That's kind of, but it's like more acceptable. It's more acceptable in Japanese culture to like have this kind of like unique reading of your name. Can I turn on the side light so it doesn't look so dark? Oh, that's bright. Hopefully that helps. It's kind of like that. But yeah, there's my kanji. It's pretty awful. You can see this part's tiny. A little bit too high. It doesn't match quite right. It's really messy. Again, too short. I always do this one too short. And then I have like these sharp edges. I don't have these sharp edges like right here. I have a really tough time kind of controlling the brush. It'd be nice if I didn't realize it was still wet. Whoops. But it'd be nice if I could get that fixed or something. But yeah, that's not that's not a bad example for a first one. Okay. So, book. I wanted to do some practice on the new one. Find it though. Let me find it. Let me find it. Gosh, give me a second. This is one. Usually, when I'm in the calligraphy club, you just like for an hour and a half, you're just like doing these over and over and over. The same ones too. Very mind-numbing. But it's also meditative, right? So this is the one that we're going to be doing this month. Let's see. Ame kanpa shiku umo awashi. Can't really read that too well. Ame ga nashi kaori o mochi. If you hold the smell of rain, like if you hold it, if you keep that in your mind. Kumo wa usuku tanabiteiru. No sugashi. What about like thinking about like the smell of rain? Like will make clouds do something. I can't really figure out. Use all these fancy words. I don't know them. It's all literature. These are all book nerds, right? But yeah, this is rain. This is smell. This is clouds. I don't know this one. It's like two of the fire and then water. So I don't know what that means. Sugasugashi, that sounds like refreshing. Shunshun no sugashi keshiki, like a refreshing scene of spring. And it might be doing that because it's Ichigatsu, it's January, so they're thinking about, oh, we want it to be spring already. So maybe that's why they chose this one. But yeah, we're gonna be practicing this a bit, I think. My phone is going to die if I'm not careful. I have like so many like little devices here. Whoa, it's driving me nuts. So we'll be doing this for a couple hours. If you want to see any specific kanji drawn, just ask. And I can do my best. But otherwise I'm going to be practicing this, I think, for a while. And then I'll do my 2026 kanji and see how that turns out. It's a mess. It doesn't make much sense, but hey. Little outlet here. I used to use it a lot, but what? That's my internet. I can't unplug that. I can't unplug that at all. Oh, shit. Nasal. He'll just plug it in here. I have so much bullshit on my desk, it's stupid. Oh, I've got my little sakana here also. My little sakana that I got at Offkai. He'll be holding this like phone. I'm trying to get us all up. Why do you gotta be like this? Why do you gotta be like this? No. If I tip the phone sideways. Yeah, if I flip it turnways, it works. Okay. Let's go. Temp to face confirmed? What do you mean? I got that at Offkai. I got that at Offkai a long time ago, I say 6 months ago. I'd like to go to FaceCon, but I'm probably not going to be able to. At the very least, I'll prepare something. I have an idea in mind for what I want to do, and I don't know if it'll go viral, but it'd be a little thank you. Maybe I'll work on it on stream. Who knows? Anyways, I'm getting not out of character, but out of mind here. I need some paper. Oh, I gotta be careful. I'm putting my head in frame. Remember Zune had a chapter of dialogue with Yukari talking about multiple meanings of names in one of the books? Yep. Yep. It's really funny. When I came over to Japan, I was like, oh, I know about kanji names. Like, girls usually have ko at the end of their names, like Akiko, so, you know, like different ko names because they're cute. I came over and none of my students have that name, and I said that to like one of the teachers, like, oh yeah, that's an old-fashioned thing. Like, sure enough, like some of the older teachers at the school have like ko in their names, but none of the girls nowadays do. M names are popular. I've seen a lot of Miyus. I've seen a lot of Maos. Mao's a weird one. I don't quite get that one. I know a Miho. It's M names. M names right now are the rage. At least in the area I'm in. Okay. Try to keep this reference in mind while we draw. Let me just double check this. So it's right here. They're talking about like you want these to be slanted lines. You want these even spaces in here. Kind of want this to be tapered at the bottom. Talking about spacing here is in relation to like the size of the top of the Kumo, and proper spacing here. Okay, well, we'll just wing it. It'll be fine. Mao Mao. Oh yeah, that's Chinese. That's Mao Mao's Chinese. Mao Mao is Chinese. Chinese seems interesting to me. I've heard Chinese has a definite article. In other words, they have the word the. Maybe I'm wrong. It's so crazy. It's so crazy to think of that. Whatever. I'm very interested in Chinese grammar, but the pronunciation, Chinese pronunciation, like scares the hell out of me. They have several sounds that we don't have in English. In Japanese, it's like it feels close enough that it's like not that bad, but like Chinese it just seems so scary. In a Japanese anime, sure, but I mean they're not gonna give a Japanese name to a Chinese character. It's like a historical fiction, man. Apothecary something diaries, was it? A fun show. I'd like to watch it more, but I think at some point it just kind of fell off. Starting off with the kanji for rain. Oh, I hate the big fat lines. I'm gonna visualize in my head where everything goes. Boom. That. First season was better, IMO? Yeah, I had fun with the first season. Big ol' fat toe. I probably, well, that was way too curvy. Yeah, look at that. It's like a straight line there and it's like curvy over there. So like, actually, yeah, I'm gonna fix that. And then we'll take this. And then go straight down. Bad job. You need these weights to keep it in place, but bad job with it. Oh yeah, this is too short. Oh, and this, I made it way too thin. Okay. That's pretty terrible. Oh, this is weird. Oh, Oh, that's weird. I think they I think they draw this right to left. Yeah, no, that's definitely right to left. You go like this, and then you go. This should be more horizontal. I'm doing silly things. And then we'll go straight down. Then this should know better. I should know better than to properly. I really don't. I'm a gaijin. I'm a gaijin. Can't tell me what to do. I'll do my own thing. That's a really fun talk with one of my teachers yesterday. It's like, I'm not, like, they have a rotation for who does toilet cleaning duty, like the bathroom cleaning duty at the school for the teachers, and I've never been on it because, you know, I'm ALT. I'm not actually part of the school. I'm like an outside hire. And so, like, I was talking to one of their teachers. He's like, hey, I was joking about like how I'm not on it. And she's like, you want to be part of it? I'm like, oh, no, I'm okay. And she's like, no, you should. You're, you know, you're one of the teachers. I'm like, no, I'm it's, what did I say? It was, I was making a joke that because I was an American, it was part of my culture that I was bringing to the school that we don't clean the bathroom. Something like that. I had a lot of fun conversations yesterday. Tough to kind of be proactive about being social. I'm really not good at it. Or I shouldn't say I'm not good at it. I should say I don't do it. Just don't do it. The fear of failure holds me back from reaching out to other people more than anything else. It's such a shame. I don't know what it is, but like just the thought of like saying something wrong is enough to make me not want to say anything at all. Ooh, look at that. That's awful. I need to be more positive. I need to stop saying negative things, but every time I do something, anything in this stupid drawing, I'm just always like, oh, that's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Gosh. I guess that's part of what I want to do in 2026, right? I'll talk about it more in the 2026 stream, but just I really want to focus on improving my people skills and my personality. Come to the forefront that I've kind of really not done anything to like improve myself for a long time. And so I want to spend some time to become a better human being, more positive, less negative, more social, more relaxed. Nothing more American than talking to random people unprompted. Yeah. I don't know if I entirely agree with that. I believe we start with the. Oh, look, I got the little nice thing on it. Nice. Wait. Look at that. Beautiful. I love it. And then I think talking to people unprompted is part of any culture. I believe we do this first. And we'll just, oh, I did it so small. It's so lonely. Okay, we're doing it. We're going live. bad, not bad. Some from Europeans, anyways. Your American tourists will strike up a conversation on trains and they'll respect it. Yeah, talking on the train. I don't. I mean, that's something that's been drilled into me here in Japan. Just like, no, let's not talk on the train, please. Let's keep it deathly silent and awkward for everybody. Okay, hold on. I don't have a red pen here, but I'm seeing things here. Like, this needs to be longer here. A little bit longer, a little bit longer. More horizontal. Forgot about this length, so get a little bit more length. This needs to be bigger, bigger. This needs to come down a little bit, right? This is, I have no idea what's going on up here. A little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit thinner. But, decent first try, I guess. I was saying, I feel like I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was talking about like being more social and shit. Just I don't like who I've been lately. I don't like who I've been, and I think the lifestyle I live here in Japan is really not pushing me enough. Like, I need to be changing. I need to change because I don't like who I am right now, and I'm kind of aimless. So if I don't start changing soon, I think it would be very, very bad. That's a general way to put it. Like, ow. That's a general way to put it, I guess. I'll have a more thought out way of expressing it when I do my stream on, I believe it's your Sunday. Oh, it's just already Saturday. Where does the time go? Maybe I should bring music to Calligraphy Club. Like headphones, but I think that would be good. Drawing in silence is very, very... It lets me do the ADHD focus. It lets me hyper-focus a little bit. It's fun, which is nice sometimes. Sometimes you want to hyper-focus. I love to hyper-focus when I work on like models and shit. But... I wanted to be a little bit... Don't. I guess we're... Oh, God, it looks awful. Stop. I gotta stop being so negative. I gotta stop being so negative, I swear. I'll stop being so negative. I'll never get better. I've been dealing a lot lately with self-sabotage. I have so many projects that I like almost finish, and when I'm like right at the end goal, I just stop working on it. Thought of working on it like stresses me out too much. I stop working on it. I'm trying to figure out why that is the case. I'm trying to figure out why I feel much ink is kind of bleeding a bit. I agree with this sentiment. You could be more social. I think sometimes you focus on the person you want to become without enough appreciation for the person you are. That is a good point. That's a good point. In the end, it's still just more pressure to be like, oh, I ought to be this way. I ought to be this person. I need to do this. I need to do that. That sort of pressure, kind of self-defeating, right? That actually ties in a lot with what I've been thinking about lately. I'll give you a tease. I'll give you a hint. I don't feel like I know myself at all. I don't feel like I know myself at all. And so one of the things I want to do this year is get to know myself a little bit better. That's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up. It is important to not lose sight of the now, who you are now. Oh, that's already marooned. Stop being negative! Stop being negative, I swear I'll pop you one good. I'm having human struggles sometimes. Ooh. Okay, I felt it that time. I kind of messed up at the corner here, but that's okay. I need to be like dragging it down more. For these kanji, for like calligraphy kanji, they usually have a lot to say about like doing like a tone to sort of motion. Like you push it down, like, and from like a stopping position, you slowly move it. I'm too impatient for that. But it's not too long. I'm feeling that one, Mr. Krabs. Okay. Been working on a lot of stuff lately. I have a lot of different projects that are like all various stages of being complete. All the 2D stuff is like in, like the art is done. It's in live 2D now. All the 3D stuff is like, all the important stuff is done. I just need to do texture work. Why is it that I am so afraid finishing something? Why am I so afraid of the failure that is possible? Abandon it completely. It's so frustrating. But I kind of work on wins, right? I see something, I'm like, oh, that's so good, I have to do it. Or I see somebody else do something, I'm like, I'm jealous, I want that too, let's do it. To a certain degree, I think creative inspiration, that's the word. Creative inspiration is necessary, but to only work off of creative inspiration, I don't think that really is feasible, right? Like long term. Ugh. It's nice to, oh man, I made this way too big. Oh wow. Like look at the space right here, and then look at the space right here. It's tiny. Good. Also, this is too large. That was not it at all. Looks so wrong. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of those Japanese kids. They get to do this in class. They all do them together, and then they like post their. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I draw this, I'm going to just focus on doing pretty brush strokes. Because when I do that, it's kind of. I think it's curiosity, the wondering of what if. Funny man. This seems to be the case. How many times I've done things just because I'm like, what would it look like if this? What if I cosplayed as Bro Lime and went on his stream? What would happen? Slightly better this time. It's not so bad. Sigh. I want to take a break. I've only drawn 3 sheets, and I'm already like exhausted. Okay, this time I'm going to focus on the strokes. I'm going to try and do pretty motions. I feel like I've been like vacillating? Is that the word? No, oscillating. I think it's oscillating. Going back and forth on something. I've been oscillating a lot between hopefulness and hopelessness lately. I look at my situation and I feel very hopeless. It's been hard to hold hope about the future. You spend any time watching the news? There's so many forces at work trying to influence the way you think. It's impossible to feel in control that end. I don't know. The thing I'm most passionate about right now, which is like modeling, 3D modeling, 2D modeling, it just doesn't seem like with my age I could possibly make it work. Career. As a hobby, I guess I don't mind, but I feel like if I could do it as a career, I could really push myself. But to do that, I'd have to like really rely on my family, on my parents. And for some reason, I am like stupidly independent. I refuse to rely on people. Is it more satisfying to learn something surprising or to complete something difficult? Let me read that again. That's hard for me to grok right now. It's fine to learn something surprising or to complete something difficult. How can I make a judgment on that? It's a little too vague for me, but I would have to decide with completing something difficult, just because like there's learning something. I don't know. It's too learning something doesn't feel that deep. Completing something feels like something like an achievement, right? Also, if it's something surprising, it can't be really intentional, like built up to. It has to come in the moment, right? Whereas if you complete something difficult, it's something that's done with intentionality. Let's hear your answer. Beautiful strokes. Oops. Never. I'll be a gaijin forever. Oh, that's a bit too long. Gonna make the next part difficult. Up here. Terrible. Yeah, it could be wider. Okay, beautiful stroke. Oh, beautiful stroke. Oh, it's really off. I got too focused. Oh. Look this. On. I think we fool ourselves into thinking completion is more satisfying, but it's not. It's the eureka moments along the way that are real reward. That is true. Like when you kind of have that aha moment, right?
I don't trust aha moments is the thing. I've had so many aha moments, like, oh, well, that's what's, you know, the problem. That's what's going on. They just never seem to solve anything. It doesn't seem to go anywhere, right? Oh, whoops. So maybe that's kind of the point. Like, ooh, I like that. I did okay. I did okay. I got a happy moment. You really do have to focus on the little moments in the now, right? I think, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Focusing on like the goal is the mistake, right? You want to hone in on the moment working on it. Ooh. Why am I doing so bad? That's how it always goes for me with calligraphy. It's like there's a certain moment I peak in what I'm doing, and then after that it's just downhill. Every stroke gets worse and worse, and I have to stop because I'll be so frustrated. Kind of like this fat one over here though. This is a fun stroke. Let's see if I can do this right. Woohoo! Yo, I'm liking that stroke. That's a good one. It feels good. It feels good to get like something that feels good. And I'm a little off center, but that's okay. This. It runs a little bit of an eggplant. Then you wonder why it's hard to do something you used to do so easily, and like and it's like you understand it, so it's difficult to learn any. Hold on, I got a stroke. Let me read this better. So then you wonder why it's hard to do something you used to do so easily, and it's like you understand it. It's difficult to learn anything new. It becomes less rewarding. I don't understand what you're trying to say. I don't understand what you're trying to say there. I think that's just getting caught up in the process. Like, for me, I really enjoy, yeah, the for me, learning a new creative process or something like that is like hacking through a forest, right? Like hacking through the jungle to create a trail for yourself. And in some degree, all drawings are just like that. You're just basically trying to figure your way through it. So it's like kind of like problem solving. But yeah, once you've made the trail already, it's like less appealing. It's like less fun because it's less of a mental effort. And then maybe you also get caught up with like more of like the concerns. Like before you were just trying to make something. Now you're trying to make it good. So you're like, okay, well this has to be like this. This has to go here. This has to go there. Ooh, I saw it. There's like a curve right here. I just saw it and I was like, dude, let's do that. Whoops. I went too fast. Okay, this is the best one I've done so far of this. Yo, it's not bad. I like this. I'm actually, my lines are all kind of sloppy, but I'm having a good time with this one. Yes. I kind of messed that one up, but whatever. No one here to judge me. Maybe God. I can judge myself. But I probably shouldn't. I'm pretty hard on myself. Oh, fudge. I messed that one up so bad. This little baby. Little baby. My old Japanese. Okay, so I've had like a bunch of Japanese teachers over the years, taking different classes. I guess one of them was actually the mother of a kid I went to high school with, telling me that when she was younger, she tried to force her daughters to learn Japanese as part of her culture. You know, they were raised American, but she's Japanese born. She wanted them to, you know, maintain some of the culture. That's reasonable. But, you know, being kids, they didn't want to do it. Japanese is hard, and like they don't use it at all in their life, so why would they want to learn it? So they really resisted and never really learned. And so when I was, you know, this would have been when I was like late 20s, when I was talking to her, she was like, oh, I gotta fix my phone. She was talking about like how she regretted like being so harsh and strict about it, right? Because now like there's no way they would ever learn Japanese, because it's just, you know, no time and no desire. She'd been a little bit nicer, a little bit less strict, then maybe they wouldn't have come to hate it so much. I wonder if I'm doing that to myself too much in life. You know, it feels like I'm always holding myself to way too high of a standard. I have to, I mustn't hurt people. I must be funny. I have to be a certain way. And I wonder if that's making me resent my current life. No. I don't know where I went with that thought. It's just a fun anecdote I like. A funny thought. Something simple becomes more work than it seems. The more you understand it, the more difficult it becomes, because it gets boring and you have to push yourself to get through it. So, I think driving is an excellent example. Wait. Where did I read this? There's a book I've been reading. You can see how old I am. You can see how old I am. I've been rereading this book called Creating a Life. What can I say? What can I say about this book? It's a book about trying to navigate middle age of your life, and it's written by a Jungian psychologist. So it's like the most like head up his own ass kind of thing ever. But I've been going back through it, and like I've been finding a lot of really good advice, a lot of ideas. Well, this one was actually tied into what is it? I actually have it down here. I can't find. But this one actually ties into like Viktor Frankl's stuff too, from like Will to Meaning, I believe is what his is. Reading a book about having a kid. Congrats, Temp. Hey, Cyclocus. No, not reading a book about having kids. This is about like so the idea is like when you're starting out life, you're basically building a life from nothing. You're finding out your values, you know, you're exploring the world, you're testing boundaries. That's your first half of your life. And then the second half of your life is like, okay, so you've kind of established yourself a little bit, you've kind of figured things out. You don't have that drive so much anymore. Instead, what you have is kind of like a desire to maintain what you've made and to kind of figure out how you can provide to other people. What meaning can you like give to others? And so this book is trying to like help with kind of dealing with that psychologically. And he just kind of wanders all over the place because it's like Jungian psychology, so it's just, you know, psychobabble almost. And but it's like a really there's a lot of really fascinating ideas in this. So I keep rereading it and keep pulling out a little bit more at a time. fun. It's a fun book. It's kind of challenging. Maybe I'll reread it again here. Alright, I should be drawing kanji. It's just like you have a hope of surviving the second half of life. One will have to find a measure of self-forgiveness. Oh, I wrote something on here. No, okay, sorry. I completely got sidetracked. I've been in my head too much. Let's get back to writing. Let's do a few more, and then I'll draw my 2026 kanji. Evening Temp. Hello, Long. It's this dang music. Whenever I play Getting Over It music, it reminds me, like, there's a time in my, like, when I played Getting Over It, I was very, like, another note, check it out, seems worth, only check it out if you're into, like psychology, like Jungian stuff. It's super, like, dense and dumb, but I kind of like that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is the music that plays in Getting Over It. And when I played that game, I was like really depressed, like worse than this. This was like COVID era, so I was like alone in my house all the time, and like I do not do well with that shit. I do not do well with like working from home or staying home all the time. And that's what I did. Good Lord, I'm not focusing. And that's what I do all the time. I'm really, when I do that, like my mental goes bananas. So I was playing Getting Over It in like a really down state, and like a lot of the psychology in Getting Over It I found really helpful at that time period in my life. Good Lord, that's the worst one I've drawn. I want to talk about Getting Over It. I don't want to draw this. I don't want to draw this nonsense. That's a flat line. It's disgusting. Yeah, I'm already at the point where I'm just like over it. I can't keep writing anymore. Whoa, is this the end of the song? This is the end of the song. I don't think I've ever heard this. Okay, let's actually do a good job on this next one. I'm gonna focus. I'm not gonna talk about Getting Over It. But Getting Over It, like, damn, I immediately start talking about it. Getting Over It came in a point in my life where I was really down, like even worse than you usually see me be menhair about. And it was very helpful. It was like meditative. Failing over and over again. It really was comforting. So I have very strong feelings about that game. Ugh, I made that sideways. Oh, that was really bad. I can't focus. I've lost all focus. Are you kidding me? It's not looped? Okay. Gotta do. I can't read that on my phone, dude. What are you saying? Hold on, let me look at this on the computer. This hiragana, katakana, or kanji. I'm not feeling this one. Hold on. We'll speed through this real quick. Let me speed through this, and I'll talk a little bit about kanji and stuff. Eggplant. On. And then last one, we'll just go like. Pew! Pew! Okay. let's talk a little bit about this. Shit is fun. I haven't used this yet. I bought a bunch of paper over summer vacation and I never used any of it. Hiragana, katakana, kanji. I've never actually done this with this shit. Hiragana is like the alphabet for Japanese, right? Like a, I, U. I'm like kind of doing a shitty job. A. O. Why don't I remember O that well? This is hiragana. This is H. We'll say H. This is hiragana, and it's kind of the base script for Japanese. Basically, it has it's just a letter associated with the sounds. It's like the alphabet. And you have katakana. Because I just remember kanji also has okay. Katakana is the exact same thing as hiragana, like mechanically, I should say. So a, I, U. Wait, what is A? Oh wait, what am I doing? A? Good lord. How do I not remember these? The thing about there's like slight differences. When it was originally created, hiragana was made. Like, I think hiragana was like the original. But, okay, let me talk about modern things, because it's a little bit more interesting from that perspective. Modernly, when you use like when you're spelling shit, you would use hiragana for basically everything, right? Like in the same way that English uses the alphabet. Katakana is the same thing, but it's like more used for like it's used for like emphasizing a word, or if it's like a foreign word. So let me think of can I think of a foreign word right now? God damn, like lemonade, lemonade. You would write that using katakana, because lemonade is not a Japanese word, right? It's like a what is lemonade? God, why can't I write right now? I don't remember katakana at all. I never actually write it out. I just read it, right? Wait, that's not enough. It's a ne. Ne. You would write lemonade because it's like a English word. With katakana. So katakana is just for basically foreign words and for emphasizing shit. And hiragana is like the more basic stuff. And then the kanji is like ancient Chinese hieroglyphics that they brought over. What would I even want to write right now? It could be kind of simple. Like this, or it can be complicated. Like, let's do sui, I think. Like, whoops, I think I did that in the wrong order. Whatever. Like that. Yeah, it can be complicated. And it's made up of like different parts. Like, so like this one, this is like a specific kind of part of it. The one at the top is also a part of it. At the bottom, you have like this, which is used in a lot of kanji. Like, I want to say this is tsuku. It's also used at the bottom of this kanji. So kanji is kind of like made up these different parts. You can kind of see it here too, right? Like this part at the bottom is like he, the one at the top. I don't know exactly what that stands for. But here, this one's like I've got different like it's meanings associated with them, so that it's kind of a mess in my head. But this is like a fire symbol for fire. So there's like two on top of each other to kind of represent a blaze. And on this side, they've got like this symbol, which is used in a lot of like water kanji, water associated kanji. So for me, I've got water associated with it. But basically the Chinese symbols were the original script, and I think hiragana and katakana were made later. And the way it's used nowadays is it's all mixed together, right? Let's take this one. This like this. So we have this word kaori, which means smell or scent. It's kind of like a pleasant smell, so maybe more like scent. This is the kanji you use with kaori. You wanted to write kaori in Japanese. You write it like this. You use the kanji, and then you'd also add a hiragana of ri aside. This is smell, kaori. There's words that like can stand by themselves as the kanji, but most words will have like hiragana associated with it as well. Especially if it's like a adjective or something that like conjugates. So like this is furui, right? That's old. But you can also make that into an adverb by conjugating it differently. So now it's furuku. It's oldly. But because this changes, you know, that's why that's usually, not usually, but that's the reason why they keep it separate. So like this doesn't just mean furui on its own. You also have to have the hiragana after it to kind of represent like the grammatical tense that it's being used in. Especially for verbs, right? Like, oh geez, look at all that. Like, let's say iku, right? This is the verb to go, iku. Iku. But you know, you can conjugate it differently. You can go ikimasu, which is the tene form, the polite form. You can go eat. No, I went, past tense. You can go eat. Chata. Like, whoops, I went. I wonder if that's kind of like in a porn sense too, like ichata. Oh shit, I came. You allowed to invent new kanji? Sure, why not? People aren't gonna recognize it. You're not gonna use it in a name for sure. But like I was joking with my, I was trying to come up, like yesterday I was trying to come up with corn puns with the word corn. So I don't think I can write konan. There's a word konan, which means difficulties. And the kon in konan written like this, right? Tree in a box. That's how I, you know, visualize in my head. Konan, difficulties. And I don't know what the kanji up here is. But so what I did was I drew a little corn kernel. And then I colored it in yellow and said, hey, look, konan, like cornan. She actually liked it. She actually thought it was funny. I was like, that's not funny. It's so dumb. Oh shit, I came? Ichata. Maybe. I don't look, I don't read my hentai in porn, or I don't read my hentai in Japanese. That's the way I need to say that. I don't read it in Japanese, that's too much work. But I think from what I understand, instead of saying I can't, you know, I'm coming, or I'm, you know, whatever, they say I'm going. Iku. Kanji puns really is a dad. I tried very hard yesterday. Whoops. But yeah. Be a funny way to learn porn. I know somebody who's like crazy good with Japanese because he fucking learned it through porn. Read all his shit in Japanese and is like, well, might as well, you know, I'll learn it. He's crazy good too. He's really good. But yeah, kanji's really messed up. So this is like one way of doing it, right? This is like the Japanese way of using kanji, but there's also the traditional, there's the traditional Chinese way of doing it. So you have a lot of different ways to read it, right? For example, this iku, right? This to go. I think you can combine it with, I need to double check, and I just drew that entirely wrong, but whatever. I think you can combine it with the kanji for... Oh, no, I messed it up. Whatever. Ignore the bottom line. Ignore the bottom line. You can combine it with the kanji or thing, koto. And this becomes, I believe, gyoji? Like event? And that's like, you know, like the reading is completely different. This is E for iku, but this becomes like gyoji. There's kanji is a flipping mess. It's horrible. Gotta learn for the good plots. Yeah. Kanji is a mess. It is a mess of a language. Like there's no rule. Like it's all out, no rules. It's so stupid. There's multiple ways to read the kanji. It's perfect. It's perfect for puns. It's so good for puns, right? Kanji is such a cool thing. I wish we had kanji in English. It also makes reading a lot faster. Like you can read things really, really fast with kanji. I love kanji. I think kanji is so cool. But then you also have to end up like studying it so hard in order to like learn how to read. It sucks, but the upside is it's very, very cool looking, and it honestly I think it reads things read easier when there's a kanji. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can say here right now. I'm reading some of the kanji in this thing book over here. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can share, but my brain is kind of fried. I don't know. The writing system is all messed up. Oh, the original reason. So yeah. So basically we have hiragana and katakana, right? The two different alphabets. One's like more natural Japanese. It's very flowy, very like let me do a pretty job of this. Let me example this. Hiragana is very flowy. It looks very beautiful. It's very traditional Japanese. For example, ho. Ugh, I really messed that up. But ho, this would be ho. It's like it's just the sound ho. This is the hiragana. The katakana, which is for like loan words, foreign words, yelled words, would look like this. Right? It looks like this. It's very straight lines, very sharp angles. And so it's like, okay, that makes sense, like, I guess. The original reason why they made these two different ones, hiragana was made for women, katakana was made for men. It's so weird. Like they made the alphabet, but when they made it, they're like, we should have separate ones for women and men. They made the women's one more flowy and gentle. They made the man's more like strong and like edgy. Why would you do that? But it's true. That's why they made it. But then over time they just use hiragana, incorporate it with kanji, and now the Japanese writing system is a complete mess and will never recover. Men used to write in cursive, man. Like, everyone used to write in cursive in English times, right? But I guess nowadays you see more women doing it than men. It's interesting. But yeah, just kanji is a huge mess. Some kanji have like upwards of 10 different readings. Like it's all used in different contexts. You just have to learn the context. It's basically like English pronunciation. The rules kind of exist, but they're regularly ignored. That's kind of why it's so fun. Maybe that's why I like can keep an interest in kanji for so long, because no matter how much you learn, it never feels like you have stable ground. You always have to keep going. What have I been going for? Hour and a half? That's pretty decent. I can dig it. Hour and a half. What should I do next? I want to take a second. I've been taking a second this entire time, right? But I just want to take a second. I want to take a second and breathe. Let me breathe. Human. Makes me really sad I'll be leaving my school. But, truth be told, I do very little work. And I'm not necessary. I'm not very needed. It's kind of soul crushing. It's like how you idealize the idea of like having a job where you're like, oh, if you don't have anything to do, then yeah, you can just relax, right? But in reality, it's not really. Problem is, I have to sit in an office around all these other people. If I was alone, I would be doing all sorts of shit on the computer. I keep installing Blender on my work computer and like trying to hack away at things in my free time. But because I'm around other people, I feel pressured not to do anything. It's kind of idle, not healthy. It's not good. Ooh. I'm really bad with fucking. Yeah, okay, I need to stop being negative. But it's really hard for me to appreciate brush strokes because I really don't know how to bring out the best in a brush stroke. I found when I don't like they don't even like expect me to like pretend. The standards for LTs are pretty low. Maybe animate something for the kids. I've thought about that, but I only have 3 months left. It's actually even like 2.5. Okay. I need to start like thinking about packing things back to my parents. Oh, why I'm so scared to rely on other people. I like mentally fight against it so much. I need to be independent. I refuse to rely on people. Oh, just another like set of fears, right? A fear of being let down, of being hurt. I think I brought it up earlier, but like that's too sharp. When I was a kid, my go-to strategy to deal with problems and stress was to run away, right? I'm a very avoidant person. That has caused me so much grief. As an adult now, I have not just... I shouldn't say I should have the responsibility, but that's what I want to say. I should say I have the ability to look at my actions, be like, you know, this coping mechanism isn't helping me anymore. I need to let go of it and try something else. But like, it's really hard to do that. Would it be fun? Would you learn anything else or new if you did it? Don't need more projects. My life is filled with projects. I'm overflowing with ideas. I have no time for any of them. No. I want to be a 3D animator. I want to be a live 2D artist. I want to be a game developer. I want to be a traditional animator. I want to be an artist, an illustrator. Oh, I even want to make porn. Like, hentai, not like recording shit, you know? I have so many things I want to do, right? Ooh. Yeah, okay. I am past my point. Yeah, I've zenithed. I can't draw anymore. At a certain point I have to just stop trying because like I'll be so frustrated if I keep going. Okay, you know what? Last kanji before I do my 2026. I'm with having so many dreams is that you can't possibly do them all, right? But you have to make choices. You have to say, you know, this is what I want to do, and I have to say no to the other shit. I can't do it all. Gods, I do not want to make that decision. Please let me do everything I've ever wanted to do. Good. This is a disaster. These two are okay. Do many things if you want, but you do nothing you won't. You do nothing you won't. I mean, that's kind of a tautology. Hmm. Ugh. Bad at the bottom. That's something that interests me about this. There's weight. The weight of your brush will, determine the size of the stroke. And I feel like with digital art, you can kind of ignore that to some extent, but you cannot ignore it with painting. It's something I've never internalized. Very hard for me to kind of like manage that while I'm doing a drawing. Made me come to appreciate that a little bit, especially when I'm drawing stuff in like Clip Studio. Ooh. Smeared all over. Have to start making sacrifices, right? Sacrificing potential futures I have to focus on the one that I have in front of me, you know? The one life I have. And it's awful. So my go-to coping strategy is to run away, and so I do nothing. It's my task in 2026 to break this cycle. I like this Mountain Dew though. They sell this for like, turns out you can get it like for 75 yen, which is like, I don't know, 40, 50 cents? 50 cents. But if you get it at the vending machine, it's twice as much. So that's damn cheap Mountain Dew. I don't think it's the same as America's. Like they probably have like laws in place. Like you can't have a, you can't make a drink that's gonna kill your customer, right? So they have to like water it down or something. Well, I hope me meandering about my troubles and whatnot isn't being too Menhera. I feel like I do a lot of Menhera baiting, and that's another thing I'm wanting to cut down on. You do nothing you won't. Ah, okay. You want to do everything, you have to spend time doing everything. If you want to spend time doing nothing, if you spend time doing Yep. It's kind of like going to the bread aisle. This is my go-to analogy for this. It's like going to the bread aisle and like looking at like 50 different brands of bread and being like, well, I guess I'm not getting bread today. Like just decision paralysis to everything in life, right? Very frustrating. Do a quick review. That's the old thing. There's some pretty calligraphy today. This one is good. I like this one a lot. This one slightly better because this was way too big. It's pretty. I think this is where I started giving up. Just too tired. I'm just too tired to keep doing it. But that's okay. As long as I tried it first. And this was probably my very first one. This is my first one. It's my second and third. So these two are actually pretty good. I like that. All over the place. This one, you know what? This one's the king. This one's the king today. I'm gonna sign this one. You do it often? Yeah, I weekly go to a calligraphy circle. A bunch of retired teachers. They're all old people. My coworkers brought me along one day and they're like, you want to try this out? I was like, okay, sure. I've been going for almost a year now at this point. Um, yeah. Like I showed this earlier. I have to cover up my name so you don't see it, but I made this for the culture festival at that community center this year. The parable: fall down 7 times, get up 8. Basically, just keep trying, don't give up. I showed that alongside everyone else's. They're all so good at it. They're all so good at calligraphy, and I'm just garbage. But hey, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to suck. Here to suck and not give up. And hopefully that'll translate to good things in my life. I was looking at this Pippa sticker. Got this Pippa sticker right next to the rhymey one on this desk. Looks good to you? Thank you. I get a lot of compliments for it too, and usually I get. Check 1 2. Can you hear me? That's weird. I get a lot of compliments for it too, and whenever I come back to like an old one, I'm like, oh hey, this actually looks way better than I thought it did. That's mine today. I'm gonna. Okay, cool. I should have gotten stuff ready for this earlier. My computer's like freaking out. Hopefully everything's okay. My phone disconnected. Thank you. That's pretty good. That's good to hear. I wrote myself out like a bunch of goals I wanted to do for 2026. Just kind of a bad idea already in itself, because now that's like a lot of pressure. One thing I've been learning about myself is as soon as I start putting pressure on myself, I start looking to escape from that pressure. So I don't like the idea of Taoism, doing things without doing them. That seems to be the only way I can get forward. As soon as I start stressing or putting stress on myself, I immediately start shrugging off that load, because that's what I used to do as a kid, and so that's what I keep doing now. It's like, no, I have to find a better coping mechanism. I find a better way to do that. My 2026 task, but pretty soon I'll be back with family. They can help me out with that, and I just have to get over the embarrassment of moving back in with my parents and figure something out. I have no idea what's going to happen with my life in like 4 months. It's kind of scary. All I know is like I want to try to make the VTuber modeling thing a thing. I gotta try because even if I fail, at least that'll be something I can show for my time and my effort, and like I'll have actually chased a dream rather than just thought about it. So on that happy note, let me draw my first. Let me draw my first kanji for 2026. I do okay. I don't have the reference for it though on hand, so. So small. Ugh. Oh well. I need the reference. I can't do it without reference. It looks so bad. Oh no. That's my first kanji of 2026. Yasumu, to rest. That was my original kanji for 2026. When I was asked, hey, what kanji do you want, like, would you write for the new year? And I thought about it, and I was like, probably just be Yasumu. Just probably be to rest, because that's what I need right now. I need rest pretty bad. Where can I might have to do some of my. Hold on. The model's gonna be a bit weird. I'll have to look up on my computer a nice model for Sumo. My poor computer is so hot. Oji. Come on. Oji.
Got it on my computer. Let me give it another try. Don't start requires from yourself. Just give yourself opportunity to explore without. Yep. Yep. For somebody like me who burnt out, you know, saying like, okay, I gotta do this, is like the very easiest way to just make sure that it never happens, right? It's tough. I have to just relearn a lot of things. That's gonna be my task, moving into this later stage of my life, right? Just have to try to accept that I'm gonna suck at it for a while and try to relearn how to think for myself and work for myself. As I seem to be able to do it for other people, I can't do it for myself. And I want to be able to do it. I want to work for myself. Hopefully this is... a little bit shitty. That's okay. It's so like it's not centered at all. Okay, so that's my first kanji. Let's see what the second one. Ah, yes. Gotta switch to the keyboard. Caught. This one. Second kanji for 2026. Really should have gotten this on paper before I did this. Don't. Oh, I kind of messed that up. Boom. Cuts. This means is action or activity. Katsuro no katsu. Katsudo is activity. Let me read what I said. Ah, yes. So my first one is rest, right? My second one was action. They're kind of contradicting, but this one, katsu, I have it written down here as small actions. So this isn't like in the sense of being like active like all the time, like rushing and moving forward and stuff like that. This is more of like trying to keep doing things, even if it's just small, you know. Instead of laying in bed, maybe I'll just clean up a little bit around the house, wash the dishes or something. Small actions, keeping active, not in the sense of like keeping busy, but just not laying in bed. That's my second kanji for 2026. Not laying in bed. Third kanji. This up so I can make it pretty. Ooh, I like it like that. Okay. Yes. Making these nice and big. Oh man. Yeah, I'm finally getting a feel. I messed up on the Yasumu, but that's okay. Third kanji for 2026. Ji. Meaning is self. Jibun no ji. And I have written down here, I want to know myself better. Like I mentioned before, I don't feel like I know myself very well. Like I keep thinking like I had the thought the other day, like, what is my favorite movie? And I couldn't even think of it. I couldn't come up with it. Like, and just like what I don't even watch movies that much anymore. Like I couldn't even think about like what my favorite movie was. I think I don't know myself like almost at all. I'm ambitious to the point where I've kind of like neglected myself. So in 2026, I want to learn myself a little bit better. It's kind of, I don't know.
make a better relationship with myself. Last kanji. One's bad. This is the one that makes my little thing like kind of stupid. I shouldn't say shitty. It just makes it stupid. Like, but it's very personal. In. Yep. Oh, I almost got that. Is it left to right or right to left? I really can't tell. I think it's left to right. I'm messing up the stroke order, but whatever. I don't care. And oh, get to do a fun one at the end. Favorites. Okay. Kari. Right. This one's meaning temporary. Guess why I would put that in there, huh? It's a little ironic as I keep talking about getting rid of temp, but when I say that I really only mean like the name, I guess, identity, because I kind of wanted to reincarnate, right? When I write Kari here, when I write temp here, I'm talking about continuing on with this VTuber business, like making models into you guys. Just this is such a fun hobby, such an interesting hobby. I like a lot of the things in it. In 2026 I want to pursue it a little bit further. These are my 4 kanji. I wish I made this one a little bit better. Kind of garby, a little garby. The others look good though. I like the other ones. We'll see how 2026 goes. My 2026 stream, I'll be talking about this with probably a little bit of a clearer head. I'll have time to think about it. It will be 8 in the morning, because doing that like forces me to be like proactive about the stream. '26. My 2026. That's my hopes. This is my dreams. Rest, take small actions, learn who I am, and keep doing temp stuff. I'll be talking about the future of the temp channel too, on the next stream. Surprise, surprise! I still can't make up my mind on it for a dumb reason, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it then. I think I might just end the stream here. Unless you guys want to see any like kanji written out, I can do some kanji right now, but if not, I'm getting a little bit hungry, a little tired. It's been 2 hours-ish. And I have very low stream endurance. Very, very low stream endurance. Oh, my phone is gonna die too. Favorite kanji. Please be. It's not charging. Favorite kanji. I really like Usui. I really like Usui. Usui. I'm probably gonna mangle this. But when I learned kanji, I learned it by making scenes in my head about different things. So here's an example. For me, this radical I've associated with Turkey. When I see this, I think Turkey. And then this one is actually the kanji for tree, right? So when I see these two kanji, I think about turkeys on top of trees. Turkeys being gathered on top of trees. Because as a whole, this kanji means gather. Atsumeru. It's to gather. So when I learned it, I learned like, oh, well, you gather turkeys on top of trees. Yeah, kanji tree is like this. It's why, like, this is the kanji for Yasumu, right? For me, this radical is associated with person. So when I think of Yasumi, you think about a person sleeping on or under a tree, you know, right next to a tree, and that's resting. So you do that. Like, okay, that makes sense. So, Usui is a very cool one. I think it's this. You have the radical for water, for flower, and I don't know what this one is. I think like special. I think it's supposed to be like special. You have like stick to. These are like the different radicals I have in my head. So for me, when I think of Usui, which means thin, or like not thin, but like not thin like this is a thin like thing. It's thin like transparent. It's light like if you'd say like something that's like a light purple. It's that kind of feeling, Usui. So when I think of Usui, I think of flower petals stuck to the surface of water. It's a very beautiful and calm scene. That's why I like this kanji, because it's just like it makes a beautiful scene in my head when I think about it. Usui. What is the meaning of Usui actually? Let me double check that. This is so weird. Why don't I remember? Usui eigo. Oops. Eigo. Thin, weak, diluted. That's what I was looking for. Diluted. Pale, faint. Okay. What did my phone doesn't show Japanese symbols in the chat? What did you write? Can't read that. It's too small. It's too small. Don't. I can't read it. It's too much. One of the fun kanji you learn at the very beginning of like studying. If you wanted to say like, let's say Monday, right? Monday would be like Getsu. Getsuyobi. You have 1, 2, 3 different kanji. Getsuyobi. Getsu. Technically, that kanji just means like moon or month. This one's hi. This is day. Usually pronounced he. And this one's yo. And it's just when you put these together, it's like day of the week. This is a fun kanji. This is a really fun kanji. Let me draw it a little bit bigger. One of the first ones you learn too, so. I really scrubbed it up, but you know, this is generally the feel of it. Doesn't extend like that. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Forget how it's written. Oh no! I can't. Oh shit, you're actually gonna see my head. Sorry, I'm leaning in to see. Okay, I gotta see what it looks like because I'm wearing a beanie because I couldn't find my flavor hat. It doesn't reveal too much. Gotta watch my face. Gotta watch my face. Oh, nice. Okay, didn't show anything. Cool. Don't. It's like. Can't see it. I'll just type it in. Oh. Let me actually do it properly. I have a guide here. People That's a good kanji, so there's a lot of guides on how to draw it nicely. Already kind of messed up. Too wide. Great. Oh yeah. I forgot it was like Kokoro right here. I think this. Yeah, 2 more dots like here and here, and then we'll just go like. I messed up the bottom, but yeah, that's the general feel for it. I love. Okay. Anything else? Easy kanji. Yama, mountain. Awa, river. E stands for both day and the sun. E, moon. I'm really botching these. That's okay. Kokoro. Kokoro. Okay, whatever. Kokoro. I've lost all patience. Fun. Oh, there's also some fun stuff. So like I said before, this is like the katakana A sound, but it's also koul as kanji. You can read this as kanji as koul, which means like manufacture. Like it's kind of associated with manufacturing. Like kojo would be factory. Kogaku would be like engineering, like as a study in school, I think. And then this simple box. Auspicious place to put that. I'll explain in a second. This box is no in katakana, but read as a kanji, it's kuchi for mouth. But it'll also be used for like an entrance, like the mouth of like a building or something. So like it'll be used like in iriguchi, which is entrance, or deguchi, which is exit, and like you'll see these on signs all over the place. I can't believe I put these two next to each other. Because if you just draw this, eroi, which is erotic, sexy. I can't believe I wrote that. But yeah, happy Friday, Pom Pom, for stopping by. I'm gonna shut down here in a second though. I usually can only last about an hour writing kanji, and then I just like lose it and I get super impatient. I don't care anymore. Low endurance. But yeah, been doing really good on my project stuff lately. Got a 3-day weekend, so hopefully I can finish up at least one of the things I've been cooking. I'm really excited about them. Yeah, gotta take it easy and slow. Hope you all have a nice Friday. It's my Saturday, actually. Iroi? Oh, no. Bad influence. You're bad influence. What are you doing? But yeah, I'll show you real quick, Pom Pom, because if you're still around. We were doing some kanji. I wrote, this is my best one of like this reference over here. I was able to do that. I was also able to write my 2026 kanji, which I'll go over in my next stream. Um, yeah, just a little bit of kanji today. Oh, nice, nice. For first time, this is okay for my level. Still a beginner. They're always like,でもアメリカ人だからすごいですよ、すごいよ. Like being complimented so much, but it's nice to slowly make progress. Some girl in the street just handed her the paper that says Edoi Ai. Girl, that's not even funny. That's just like weird. I don't know what you do. Why would you do that? He's so awkward. Well, in Japan, be like so freaked out by that interaction. Everyone's used to just ignoring each other in the streets. Well, it's just so weird. It's basically kind of the same in America, right? Like, there's a difference between like doing stuff in the city and doing stuff in the countryside. My head is starting to hurt. Alright, I think it's time to end the stream. Oh, I just got blocked on my phone, so that's perfect timing. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it quits here. Thank you for stopping by and chatting and listening to me, like, literally just kind of dump my thoughts at you. Apologies as always for being a little bit, I don't know. I'm a little bit Menhera, and I bait a little Menhera online, so I appreciate your patience with me and appreciate your friendship and your patronage. Can I call it patronage? I have to look down to the left so I can read chat and see things. So I was a little bit stupid right now. Thank you for stream. Take care, Temp. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Lucas, appreciate that. Won't lie, I had a very, very difficult winter break. Very, very difficult, just emotionally. Turns out I am not immune to having emotions and being alone for the holidays. I'm on the other side of it now. I'm back at work, so I have a schedule again. We'll get better. Thank you for stopping by, Nicole. Get through it, yes we will. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Long. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by, Pomp. It was nice to see you again. I know there's a lot of lurkers. There were a lot of lurkers at one point. Thank you for lurking. Keep lurking. I'm pro lurker. I'm pro lurker. And well, Amanda stopped by earlier. Thank you for stopping by, Amanda. I appreciate that. I really do. And Ito also. Thank you for stopping by. Talk more. Talk more at me. Stops in for the one-line performative attendance. Can't complain though, I do that too. Couldn't get here sooner? Nah, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I just literally like ranted and grew. It took me like 10-15 minutes to get the stream set up. Like my setup is so jank right now. I have no idea. I have like webcam hanging from shelf, 2 phones in front of me, microphone arm is extended from bed like onto the desk. My laptop is like at knee level next to me. It's a mess, but hey, I can do stuff, so hey. I'm also like talking in front of like to the wall next to my neighbor, so I'm trying to keep a little quiet. I'm sure he can still hear me at like 10 in the morning. All right, that's it. That's my stream. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I hope you all have a nice day. Bye bye. Oh, bye bye. Like goes. Bye bye. Bye bye. Much. This computer doesn't have an ending screen, so I just have to stop the stream.